Y'all, I had a good job for 30 years that I absolutely hated. Um, and I don't even know how this video is going to land. I don't know. I don't have well, I guess I have a younger me in mind as I as I talk about this. Um, but I absolutely hated that job. And in many ways, it cost me so much. Um, these videos are unedited. Um, I got some that's scripted. Those are not my favorite, but sometimes you're left with just trying to figure out how to say it all um, in a way that resonates, in a way that people can connect to. So anyway, let me talk about this job that I hated. I had a job for 30 plus years, and in order to go there every day, I literally feel like I ignored so much about myself. Um, like I didn't. All right, I'm moving around, plugging in equipment, plugging in this microphone because I don't know if my voice is going to be able to keep up with the pace of this, how I feel about this. Um, but the job, um, I didn't have sleepless nights. I wouldn't say I had sleepless nights, but I was literally, you just power through it. You just power through it. And I'm telling you, for many years, I felt like you're not supposed to be here. I would even tell people that. Lord only knows why I didn't leave. I think I was just afraid. Yeah, I think I was just afraid too afraid to leave. I had responsibilities and commitments and all the stuff. And leaving just wasn't something that you did. You just kind of. I remember being so stressed out, and I remember thinking, well, you know, it's I'm getting paid to be stressed. I guess maybe they are paying you for that, but I guess I got a strong body because, and I also do a good job of, let me finish that thought. I got a strong body because I didn't get sick, but who knows what happens after you retire, Y'all probably know, you probably know people who, as soon as they retire, they kick the bucket. So, I certainly hope that doesn't happen to me. I've been working this year. I mean, I've been working my butt off trying to make sure that I'm in good health, so I can be at a place where um, can do stuff that I love. I'm always talking about that this channel is about that. It's about women coming together and holding each other accountable too, um, to do the things that we love, especially in midlife, because it's like you at the last quarter, and that quarter really does matter. So yeah, I would just let stuff. I just tolerated it, I'd say way, way, way too long. Um, and to be successful there, maybe I tolerated um, losing my identity. I was a young girl who had big dreams, like so many people. I um, I imagined being a model for years. I wanted to do that. I mean, that was just a very important part of my identity. And I remember going back to college. Well, I was at Florida State, and then I left. And when I left, I did a few years of modeling, but I had the constant pull of family being like, and I don't know that they said it explicitly, but it was clear to me that, girl, you need to be able to take care of yourself. You need to be, um, and it's fair, you know, we can't we can't ask our parents, especially especially for us. I wasn't raised like that in my household, and I would probably say that for one of my Gen X, I think we're Gen X. Um, you just knew that it was your job to take care of yourself, and so that's what I did. I remember accounting was going to be my path, but I had in my heart so much that I wanted to do something more creative, that I wanted to, that I wanted to model. So I was like, we're multiple people. We're like more than one. We have more than one part side of us. And I remember thinking, do accounting. You'll get a good job doing that. And so I did. I just, I just for too many early years was just aimless. Um, and then tried to find myself uh, in an environment where I just couldn't be found at that job. Um, um, you know, we get these 30 plus year jobs, and in a way, they're like traps. Hmm. They, get a good salary, as it were, and that's arguable in the States, you know. I don't even know. I don't even know what a good salary is anymore. But at the time, you get like a good salary, and so you get benefits and stuff like that, and so you're like, okay, this makes it tolerable, and so you focus on that. You know, I guess I just started focusing on what my reality had become, you know, and I all but begged for that job. Well, I didn't. It wasn't a full on beg, but it was definitely a lot of I'm the right person for this. That's probably not a beg. That's probably how you land jobs. Many of us. It's probably how many of us land jobs. Um, so I got the job, and I felt optimistic. I guess there for the first several years, but baby, when it turned and it was just no going back. It was as if there was so much pressure building up in me, like you're gonna, I don't know, like I was gonna, I don't know, it's like I felt like I was gonna explode from being somewhere that I didn't love. I turned the corner from, you know, trying to fit in. And I wonder if most people are pretending at these jobs. I literally felt like I didn't fit in. I mean, people were anxious to get to work. They get there super early. Although I stayed really late, and many people left on time. But I don't know, girl, that was not for me. But I guess it had its place. Like I said, you know, between healthcare, between salary, and just stay. You just stay. Um, and I think about how many Sunday nights I get so anxious. I don't know. It was just all around bad. Yeah, it was just all around bad. Um, I could say more, but I'll um, I'll leave it right there. I hope I hope this pushes someone who's at the place of making a decision about their future to do something you love. How do you know what you love? Feel in your body what you really desire. Uh, Think about the things that you desire. Think about what feels really good to you. Um, and it almost doesn't matter why it feels good, but that it does feel good. You know, truth be told, I probably wanted to be a model. You know, think about actors and why they want to act. Um, Usually something like needing attention, wanting attention, wanting validation. And it's probably why I wanted to model. Mm, but it's something that I really wanted to do. So I don't guess it has to be, some noble reason that you desire doing it. But if you desire it, focus on it. Mm, You know, you don't know until you really go after it. So I don't know. I'm not trying to send you down no crazy path, but I'll tell you what, if I had it to do all over again, I would spend 30 plus years doing something that I really love instead of trading so much of my life for corporate America. So at any rate, I don't know. I'm rambling. Let me wrap it up by saying this: focus on something that you desire. Set some goals around that thing that you desire the most. Set some goals around that, and be consistent. We probably heard more than once. Um, do something consistently for, say, 5 to 7 years, and see what that payoff is like. Um, do it with consistency. So, at any rate, that's it. I don't have. I could sit here and be sad a lot longer, but I'll give you back your time. All right. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.